Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation. And release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages are coming through for the collective today, please. I should have been more mature and admitted I was wrong. Boy, that is a loaded statement, isn't it? I should have been more mature. Well, yes, your person probably should have been more grown up and less childish in this connection with the two of you, but they are admitting it. They can see where their childish behaviors and their immaturity, their emotional immaturity specifically, really contributed to a lot of the problems the two of you were having when you were having this connection in the past. They should have admitted that they were wrong, but many times pride and ego can get in the way of being able to admit when you're wrong. It also causes someone to not apologize. It can cause someone to not take accountability and responsibility for the things that they have done wrong. But your person sees where they have made these mistakes, and they are taking ownership of all of the stuff that they did wrong in this connection between the two of you in the past, because they can see where their immaturity, their emotional immaturity specifically, really created a lot of these problems. And many times someone can just be or stay emotionally immature because they don't want to grow up. They don't want to be accountable and responsible to another person or to a relationship or to themselves, actually. But your person sees and understands now, because they are missing you, that they should have done this, that they should have owned the things that they did wrong and not blamed you for some of the mistakes that they made, perhaps creating self-sabotaging behaviors, creating fights and arguments, and perhaps turning that around on you and saying you're the reason that the two of you got into a fight, and even perhaps gaslighting you. And that is a horrible thing to go through and experience as well. But your person knows that they should have admitted that they were wrong. They should have been more grown up. They should have been less childish. And you will see this change in your person as they come back in your direction, because they want to be accountable and responsible to you and to this relationship moving forward, because they are growing up. I was too proud to admit my faults. You know, when someone is in this place of pride and ego, which don't belong in these kind of connections, right? They're not going to admit their faults. They're not going to admit that they are wrong. They are not going to apologize, because that as well comes back to their immaturity and their childishness. But your person is saying, I was, not I am. I was. That is past tense. And I feel that this says so much, because it tells us your person is going to admit their faults moving forward. They are going to show back up, and you will see this maturity in them and stability in them that you have probably really needed to see in them, but you have known they always had it within them to make the changes that they need to make in order to show up and admit that they were wrong, to apologize, to make amends, to explain why they allowed all of their faults to be part of this relationship between the two of you to begin with. And that in and of itself is going to create a dramatic change in this connection, a dramatic shift, a big turnaround, because your person is acknowledging the things that they have done. They are owning them. They are taking responsibility and accountability for the things that they brought into this connection that didn't belong here. Things like their pride, their ego, their selfishness, their immaturity, their emotional wounds, their fears, their insecurities, and everything else that caused them to create problems and make these mistakes in this relationship between the two of you. You will see this change in them as they come back, because they are turning around to come back in your direction and explain all of this to you, so that you have your own clarity and understanding about why they did these things that were so hurtful to you and to this connection. I am done procrastinating. Well, hallelujah for that. It is time to get this connection moving and grooving. It is time to open these lines of communication so the two of you can start clearing the air and your person can start explaining themselves to you, which they will. They know that they've been taking too long here during this time that you've been away from each other, but they felt that they needed this time to make sure that they were on the other side of all of their mess, all of their faults, their pride, their ego, their selfishness, wearing a mask perhaps so that you wouldn't see who they really are because they were afraid that you wouldn't like them if you saw the real person. Because the real person is vulnerable and the real person is crying out for the love that you have always shown them. And they are missing this love at the moment, which is why as well they are saying that they're tired of procrastinating because they know that they have taken a lot of time. And they do they do appreciate your patience with them during this time that they have been procrastinating and working through their issues. And they will express so much gratitude to you for your love, your compassion, your understanding, and your patience as they come back into your life, because that is what a mature person would do. That is someone who has worked through their pride and their ego. That is someone who is expressing and sharing their true gratitude for your kindness, your patience, and your understanding, your graciousness, your generosity of the love, time, attention, and affection that you have given this person that they perhaps took for granted or took advantage of. But that is going to be a different story for the two of you moving forward as your person comes back in your direction, because there's going to be a humility in them. I feel that for many of you watching the reading, your person may be eating a healthy serving of humble pie and choking that down as best they can because they see where they've blown it with you. And this is why they want to turn the situation around and come back and show you how they can be the partner that you have always known that they can be, who can love you the way that you need them to love you, the way that you deserve and desire to be loved by the one person that you love more than anyone in the world as well. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. I will stop at nothing to have a future with you. Well, this is about your person getting ready to come charging in. This is about your person doing what is necessary, doing what it takes, making sure that they have dotted every I and crossed every T in terms of getting rid of their pride and their ego, in terms of their gaining their emotional maturity and stability that they need to show up and explain to you where they were wrong and you were right. Being able to say, I denied this connection. Even though you told me I had feelings for you, I still denied this connection because I was fearful. I was too proud to admit that I did have deep feelings for you and that I still do. But as I come back, I'm no longer going to let pride, ego, or selfishness control me. I'm no longer going to let all these petty thoughts that have constantly been scurrying through my mind to prevent me from following and listening to my heart, because I allowed my fears and insecurities to get the best of me, and in doing that I allowed it to destroy our connection. And I am hoping right now that I have not done irreparable damage to us, because I want you and I want this connection and I want a future with you. And I am willing to do whatever is necessary to show up for you and show you that I am ready, willing, and able to be the partner that you want me to be, that you need me to be, that you deserve in your life, who can love you the way that you have always loved me. Because moving forward, I want you to see that I am not going to be childish, that I am going to own the things that I do wrong, because I want to honor you and I want to cherish you and I want to love you the way that we should as partners, because we have belonged together for so very long. And I knew that when we first met, but I was afraid and I was fearful, and I let all of my pride and my ego and my doubts and my fears and everything else get in the way of this love. But not anymore, because I am tired of procrastinating. It is time for us to come together, because I see and I desire a future with you, and I am hoping that you desire a future with me as well. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? I know you can stand up for yourself, but you won't stand alone. I will be by your side. Your person knows that you are a very strong, courageous, and empowered person. And you have inspired this person just now to go through this change and transformation that they've been going through. They know that you can stand up for yourself as you have always done. You have overcome so many challenges and so many obstacles in your life so that you can become the person that you are, you guys watching the reading. And your person can see and understand this. And they were afraid, perhaps, that you were too empowered and too confident and too strong and courageous for them. And this can be why they allowed their pride and their insecurities and their ego to get in the way of being your partner. Because what is pride and ego? It is really us trying to mask our insecurities. And your person has perhaps been having a lot of insecurities about themselves for a very long time in their life. And this is about them letting go of those, getting rid of those, and coming back to you, a real and authentic and truthful person who can show you how much they love you, who will tell you how much they love you, and who will do whatever it takes to have this future with you, because they want to stand with you. They want to be by your side. They want to be the one that you can trust, the one that you can have faith in, the one that you can depend on, the one that you can lean on for support when you are going through difficulties and challenges in your life. You have always been that support for your person, right? You guys watching the reading, for many of you, I feel that you can say yes to that because you're a great listener. You've given them advice. You're very wise. You hear them out. You're a great sounding board. You've lifted them up. You've given them wisdom. You've shared your knowledge with them. You have raised their self-confidence and boosted their self-esteem, and now they are having to do that on their own because you are not part of their life, and they know that you can stand up for yourself. But they don't want you to stand by yourself anymore. They don't want you to have to continue standing alone. This is about them showing back up and stopping at nothing to have this future with you because they want to always be by your side. So we'll use some tarot cards now and see what else we need to know for this message today. Let's see what else is coming through. What does the collective, what do we need to hear? What do we need to know, please? What does the collective need to hear about this person and this connection? Well, this is the Emperor. Actually, this is a really great card to get, guys, because this is about your person doing what is necessary. The Emperor is about your person growing up, because out of all of the cards in the Tarot, the Emperor is the most mature. There is an emotional maturity and stability. There is a mental maturity and stability about them as well. But also I love the Emperor because the Emperor energy is all about doing what is necessary. The Emperor does not procrastinate. The Emperor stops at nothing to make sure that they are successful. And this is the energy of your person coming towards you at the moment, knowing that they will stand by your side, to hold you up if you need holding up, to be there if you need someone to lean on, to give you advice and to share their wisdom with you, because during the time that you've been away from each other, your person has gained a lot of wisdom because they've had a major wake-up call. And they know it's time to turn this connection between the two of you around and start making their way back to you. The Emperor is ruled by Aries, but you do not have to be an Aries for this reading to work for you or resonate with you. This is a collective reading, and it's more important that we consider what the cards mean and how they relate to the other cards that are in the reading for the message that the universe is sharing with the collective today. But this is about your person knowing that it's time to get up and start doing something. The Emperor does sit on a throne, yes, but the Emperor is all about taking action, moving and grooving, because the Emperor is also ruled by the planet Mars. And the planet Mars is all about movement. It is about passion. It is about action. It is about getting things done and doing what is necessary. And this is your person's energy coming towards you right now as well. But let's see what else is coming through through for this message today, please? What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? This is the Seven of Coins. Well, the Seven of Coins does tell us that you have been very patient for your person. And these kind of situations, guys, when you are in this no contact space, when your person is running and ghosting, as the case may be, for so many of you watching the reading, you have to have patience because they've got to sort themselves out. But the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Coins, is also about long-term goals and long-term plans and long-term investments. It's about the long game and your person wanting to talk to you about their long-term goals and plans concerning you in this connection. But it's also about them wanting to invest in this relationship. Not financially, although perhaps maybe for some of you, yes. This is about them wanting to invest their heart, their love, their devotion, their affection. This is about them wanting to do what is necessary to have this future with you. This is about them seeing and knowing that, yes, the two of you belong together, and it's going to take them investing all of their heart and their soul and their mind and everything else into building a happier relationship for the two of you moving forward. But it also tells us that they're not going to shy away from the hard work that is going to be required for the two of you to build this happy, healthy partnership. Relationships don't happen by themselves by magic. You guys know that. There's nothing that's going to magically make it perfect. It's going to take the two of you being dedicated and determined and loving each other through all of the stuff that you go through together as a couple, but then always being there for each other by one another's side. And this is what your person is saying they're going to do moving forward for the two of you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Let's see what else is coming through. What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? The Seven of Wands. I love the Seven of Wands, actually. Oh, look, double sevens. That's fascinating. Sevens are all about change, guys. The number 7 is a very powerful and magical number. But the Seven of Wands is all about your person doing what it takes. It is about them stopping at nothing to have a future with you. The Seven of Wands is about them fighting for you and for this relationship. It is about them showing you that they have changed, that they've grown up, that they're going to be accountable and responsible, that their pride and their ego are gone, that they are going to be selfless instead of selfish, that they're going to be able to show up for you and start planning this future with you, because this Seven of Wands is about courage and determination. And the Emperor does lead the way in the tarot portion of the reading, and the Emperor as well has a lot of courage and determination, and you will see this energy coming from your person, because they want to be by your side and they want and desire this future with you. And as well, this is about your person being protective of this relationship. They're not going to want anything to come in the way of the two of you being able to move forward ever again, whether it is a person, whether it is some sort of negative stuff that they've been carrying with them from the past, old habits perhaps, or dysfunctional and toxic behaviors. It is about your person making sure that nothing is ever going to interfere in terms of the two of you having and planning this future with each other, because your person's going to pull out all the stops and do whatever is necessary. They will stop at nothing to have this future with you, and they are done procrastinating as well, because the energy of the Emperor does move really quickly. It is about your person getting up and coming towards you with a rush of energy that you have perhaps not seen from them before, especially with this Seven of Wands being present as well. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? What does the collective need to hear? This is the Magician. Well, the Magician is all about your person desiring you and being so attracted to you. But it's also about your person finding that strength, courage, and confidence and determination within them to do what is necessary to manifest this reconciliation for the two of you. The Magician tells us your person is attracted to you, and it is more than just this physical attraction that is here that the two of you have for each other. Although the physical attraction, admittedly, for you guys watching the reading is off the charts, right? You are so attracted to your person. That is part of the chemistry that's here in this relationship. But with the Magician, it's much deeper. It is also about this mental connection, this spiritual connection, the emotional connection, as well as the physical and passionate one that is definitely part of this, with the Emperor being here as well, because there's a lot of passion that comes with the Emperor. But this is about your person being able to manifest the things that they need to come back in your direction so that they can start having this future with you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today. What other insight do we need about this person and this connection? The Two of Cups. Well, the Two of Cups is all about reuniting. But the Two of Cups is also about building a relationship with each other. It is about the two of you being able to have a happy, balanced, harmonious partnership with each other. The Two of Cups is about love. It is about the chemistry that you share with your person. And it is about the very strong attraction that is here between the two of you as well. The Two of Cups is a union of hearts, and it tells us that this is what your person desires with you because they see and desire this future, but they're also willing to do what is necessary to make sure that they can fulfill this future dream with you and get it to happen. Two of Cups is about having a partnership. It is about a relationship, and it is about romance, and this is what your person desires with you. Now, coming from the bottom, we do have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is about happiness. It is about getting wishes fulfilled. And it tells us that you fulfill everything that your person could ever hope or wish for when it comes to someone to love. You check off every box of every desire that this person has. But the Nine of Cups is also about your person being appreciative just of having you in their life, because they can see that they are not as happy without you. They see that they don't feel as much peace or contentment or tranquility without your presence. And this as well is something that they're desiring to get back, besides you and this love and this passion and this connection and chemistry and attraction and everything that goes with it. Because with the Nine of Cups, it says, I am happiest when we are together. And I have seen what it's like to not have you in my life. And I really desire to get back to that happy space with you so that we can start talking about the happy place and this happy relationship that we are going to have with each other, because I desire and want this future with you if this is something that you still desire with me. But the Nine of Cups is the wish card, guys. So throw your wish out to the universe. And it doesn't have to be about the situation for you and your person. It can be about something else that you are desiring to manifest in your life as well. And with it coming on top of that Seven of Coins, it could be about a change in job, or a change in your residence, or moving to a new space. Whatever it is that you are hoping to manifest or bring into your life, especially with the Magician being here as well, you have the power to manifest those things right now. We also have the King of Coins on the bottom. The King of Coins energy is very stable. It is very pragmatic. It is very logical. It is very rational. And this will be the energy of your person coming towards you. Someone who will be dependable and reliable. Someone who is not going to be fearful of admitting their faults. Someone who is not going to be living in the place of their pride or their ego, but someone who's going to be humble and appreciative and gracious towards you, as well as telling you and showing you how they feel about you. The King of Coins is an earth sign, so that is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. But the King of Coins desires a partnership. They desire a long-term relationship, and very much supporting this Seven of Coins. The King of Coins energy does move slowly. They're not quick to move. They do make sure that they are, they make sure that they have everything sorted out in their head very methodically and logically in terms of creating a plan. And they will dot every I and cross every T 50 times to make sure that their plan is the right one, because this is about your person not wanting to fail. But even though the King of Coins energy does move slow, we do have the Emperor here that is all about movement, because your person is tired of procrastinating, and they're tired of being away from you, and they're also tired of missing you, and they want to get back into this connection so the two of you can start building this future. And that is exactly what this Three of Coins is about. It is about building a relationship together, one that will withstand the test of time, one that is going to have so much more stability in it than what you had before, because the Three of Coins is the card of the builder. And relationships, as I already mentioned, they don't happen by themselves. It takes the two of you working diligently and effortlessly side by side to make sure that it will happen. But your person says they're going to stop at nothing to have this future with you. This tells us they're going to do what's necessary to build this relationship with you. We also have the Eight of Cups coming from the bottom, and I love the Eight of Cups because it's all about releasing the baggage, releasing the fears, the insecurities, the doubts, the pride, the ego, the immaturity, the childishness, and everything else that has been an interference in this connection for you and your person. It is about blasting past those obstacles. It is about showing back up and being able to speak the truth to you, being able to come at you from a place of honesty and integrity. Very much supporting that King of Coins as well. But it also tells us your person has been on their spiritual path, because the Eight of Cups is a card of awakening and seeking spiritual growth and awareness. So I do feel that as your person comes back, you will see a major change in them, because this is not only about, this reading rather, is not just about this huge turnaround in this connection for you and your person, but also this massive and epic turnaround that has been happening for them as they are growing up and leaving their immaturity and their childishness and the rest of their baggage in the past where it belongs, so it no longer negatively influences this connection for the two of you. So let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Divine Matrix. This card comes with number 44. If anyone resonates with number 44, but number 4 is all about stability, and the energy of the King of Coins loves stability and security, because the energy of the King of Coins is very grounded, and they want that sense of structure and stability to be in their life, but also in this connection, because your person has had a massive wake-up call here. Divine Matrix is about the signs and synchronicities that we see from the universe. And I do feel this is telling us that your person is being encouraged right now by seeing signs and synchronicities, whether that is coming at them through songs or through music, or seeing things that remind them of you, or perhaps seeing something flash across the television or across their phone or their computer. Whatever it is, I feel that this is all telling your person it's time to get moving here, because they see that their procrastination has not done them any favors. I feel that part of the messages that are coming in from the divine for your person are about time. Seeing things that have time on them, like time is of the essence, the time is now. Seeing watches, seeing clocks, seeing those things that have sand in them, egg timers that you flip upside down. I forget what those things are called, but the Witch in the Wizard of Oz had a really big one that was really cool. The sand that you flip upside down that times things. I'm not going to try and think of it because I'm in psychic brain, and logic brain just shuts completely off, and any form of logic is completely out the window when I am doing a reading, guys. So you guys know what I'm talking about? So we're just going to leave it at that. So this is about time, though, and your person knowing that it is time to start taking action and following through to do something, because they are almost on the other side of all of their stuff, and they have been making sure that they are on the other side of all of these things, because they don't want to drag it back into this connection with you. Great big love. Because your person has a great big love for you, just like you have this super big love for them. This card comes with number 26. If anyone resonates with number 26 or 2 or 6, Number 6 is about balance. The number 2 is about union. And add those together, number 8. Well, that is about union if we put the number 8 on its side, which is the infinity symbol. And there is a great big love here between you and your person. And someone told me something many years ago, and that is when you have this love destiny, that is a big love destiny, that is this big fated love between you and another person, it always takes a while for all of that to iron itself out and work itself out to where the two of you can come to this place where you can actually plan and build a future together. Because for whatever reason, there are all of these life lessons and experiences that you have to have individually. And that is, though, part of your soul blueprint for this lifetime. And quite frankly, it's why you're here. If we didn't have to go through all of the growth and the change and the evolution that we have to go through as a result of having these great big love relationships in our lives, there'd really be not much point truly to us being here. Because that is the growth. We are here to grow. We are here to ascend, and we are here to transform. Because ultimately, it is all about the perfection of our souls. We are just souls here on this earth having a human experience, and we are perhaps bound by the confines of our human bodies and the 3D world that we live in and the gravity and everything else, but ultimately we are souls on this journey. And this is a journey of souls. This connection with your person is a journey of your two souls, and you have this journey with them many, many, many lifetimes. You've heard me say that before. And this time is no different. It's just that you have different challenges and different experiences to have as a result of being in each other's lives. And I know you're going to say, well, we're not in each other's lives right now, but you are. You are still in each other's lives. Just because they're not talking, just because they're silent, just because they're ghosting and running and whatever else it is they've done, the connection is still very much alive. You're just not experiencing it at the moment in the 3D world where you live. But that does not mean that the connection's dead or that things are gone or that your person is never coming back. It just means that you can't see what is happening yet because it's not time for you to see. And that as well is about trusting in the divine plan and the divine timing of the universe. Okay, enough of that. Channeling that kind of like made my head really woohoo, kind of lightheaded. So we are moving on with this reading as I can find my grounding stone here. But let's see what else is coming through for this message. Come together right now over me. Okay, so I think that is the song, Come Together. And this is what your person desires. And oh, look, we have the number 8 here. The number 8 is the infinity symbol. And this is about your person wanting to come together with you. This is about them wanting to have a turnaround in this situation and come back in your direction. Because what I'm hearing from your person is they've been holding back and they don't want to hold back anymore. They are tired of procrastinating. They know that it's time. They know that they have to get moving and grooving here and come back in your direction. They also know that it's their responsibility, which it truly is, you guys. It's up to them to fix this situation because they have the 7 of Wands down here somewhere. And that is about your person stopping at nothing to have a future with you and have your futures converge and get off this detour that you've been on so the two of you can move forward in parallel and in union with each other again and continue your journey together. But it is their responsibility, and they know that. They know that they are the one who needs to take action. And very truly, that is part of the divine plan as well, which is why they are being bombarded at the moment with signs and synchronicities of songs and clocks and timepieces and the sands of time and those things that hourglass. It's an hourglass. There we go. It's an hourglass. I knew it would come to me eventually, but they are being bombarded by signs and synchronicities from the universe that it's time to get moving. And they are listening to this guidance because they know that this is what they have to do. Radiant love. You create positivity and warmth together. Yes, you do. In a happy and optimistic connection with your person. But it's also about being open with each other. And that is about being vulnerable with each other. But I feel as well this radiant love card is saying to remain optimistic about this connection with your person because they are doing what they can to get out of this place where they have been procrastinating and get moving so the two of you can start having a future with each other, at least planning it, talking it, clearing the air, so it gives you guys an opportunity to start experiencing this great big love celebration. Taking time to appreciate the good things. Well, this is about happy days and partying. And I feel that this is telling us that this time of celebration is coming for you and your person. But as well, I feel that this is about, for you guys watching the reading, celebrating yourself. What have you done lately to celebrate who you are? What have you done for yourselves that shows you how much you love yourself? Appreciate yourself, appreciate your life, spend time with friends, spend time with family is what I feel that is saying here as well. But this time for celebration for you and your person is coming. But let's see what else we need to hear for this message today, please. Embrace change. Through challenges, true connection can flourish. Well, that says a whole lot, doesn't it? Actually, it says a whole lot. Through challenges, true connection can flourish. And all of these connections, for 99.99999% of all of the people, all of the souls on this planet that are having human experiences and these kind of connections, almost every single one of them have had the situation where they have had to embrace change. And they have had to go through challenges to allow these connections to flourish. Because as you can work through these challenges together and individually, as you're doing right now, that is what gives your souls the growth and the maturing that it needs, so that when you come back together, nothing will ever crack or break or shake this foundation that is here between you and this person ever again. And when I say nothing, I mean nothing, and I mean no one either. Okay, for those of you out there wondering about that. So this is about your person embracing the changes that they've needed to make so that they can turn around and come back in your direction, so the two of you can start having this future with one another. But let's see what else is coming up for this message today, please. Let's see what else we need to hear. Let's see what else we need to know for this message. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know, please? What messages are coming through? What does the collective need to hear? Nurture. Nurture others and also yourself. Yes, celebrate yourself. But I feel that this is also about positive self-care and self-love for yourselves, you guys watching the reading. But I feel as well your person is going to express gratitude for your nurturing nature, the essence of who you are, as they come back into your life. And you will see a true appreciation and gratitude from your person for that, as the two of you start to rebuild this relationship with each other. But let's see what else is coming through for this message. What else do we need to hear? What else is coming through? What does the collective need to know? Universal wisdom. The universe is full of wisdom. Yes, it is. That is part of that divine matrix as well. The divine is full of wisdom. Seek its guidance. So you guys watching the reading, when you are really feeling low, when you are really feeling doubtful, when you are really feeling pessimistic instead of optimistic about this connection with your person, Call out to the universe, to God, to the divine, to your angels and guides, and ask them for answers. Because they will provide you answers. They may not give it to you right away, but you will receive an answer. Now, that answer may come to you as a thought, as an idea, as a dream, as something that you are seeing as a sign or synchronicity, because you guys are getting them as well, right? You guys watching the reading are part of this divine matrix that's happening for your person. You see signs and synchronicities all the time. Ask your angels and guides, ask God, ask the divine for a sign when you are feeling doubtful, or if you get into that place of feeling pessimistic, or if you are in that place of listening to your fears. Because ultimately, you can't keep listening to those fears. You have to at some point turn that off. Because if you are listening to your fears and you have this strong connection to this person, which you do, they are going to start feeling that coming in from you, and that can create further disharmony between the two of you. So listen to your wisdom. Listen to the wisdom of the divine, of your angels, of your guides, of God, of the universe, whatever that higher power is for you, because that is where the true answers lie. And don't be afraid to ask people, those people upstairs, for that wisdom, for that advice, or for that information that you need, because that's why they're there. To give you that encouragement when you need it, to be that support when you are feeling doubtful or when you have fears. So guys, I really feel this is all about your person creating a turnaround in this connection between the two of you. They've had a major wake-up call. They're tired of procrastinating. They know that they were childish and immature and full of pride and ego and selfishness in the past, but they are fixing all of this because they want to mend their ways, and they want to make amends with you as well, because ultimately your person does not want to stop at anything, and they will stop at nothing, actually, to have a future with you, because this is about your person wanting to stand by your side through thick and thin, through happy and sad, through good and bad, through everything with you, because your person knows the two of you belong together. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you. Have a great day, everyone.